Hello, I'm Mark Tarlov, and I'd like to give you some bad news. No one needs Oregon Pinot Noir. Now, obviously, this has to change or I'll be out of a job again. The good news is I like change a lot, and change is the thing that makes everything happen. Even the name of our winery is about change. Chapter 24 refers to the last chapter of the Odyssey by Homer. Ironically, Homer died thinking chapter 23 was the end of his tale. Well, things change. At its basic level, the winery changes something solid into something liquid. What was simple must somehow become complex. It must be at the same time intimate and bold, seamless and edgy, and quiet and loud. Great wine is about the embrace of contradiction. It's a purple paradox. It's a harmony found in opposites. Working with our consulting winemaker, Louis-Michel Ligier-Belair, we employ an infusion technique which he developed at his domain in Burgundy. This Pinot infusion is not a process of big things, but a dense quilt of small, precise, simple things that taken together cause strikingly significant results. It is the science of chaos. We source grapes from a wide diversity of small sites throughout the Willamette Valley. In 2014, we harvested 230 tons from 29 different vineyards in all 6 AVAs. We pick grapes that are fully ripe, with higher sugar levels than most of our colleagues. Yet, we produce wines with naturally lower alcohol levels. This is achieved by allowing the wild yeast to do their thing in an oxygen-rich, warm environment over an extended period of time. We keep as many of the berries whole as possible, and we press the grapes so lightly we get only 52 cases per ton. We make a wine called the Two Messengers, which is an overview of the best grapes of the valley. We make 2 wines, the Fire and the Flood, which highlight the differences between volcanic and sedimentary soils. And we make a wine called the Last Chapter, which is the promise of the texture, energy, and flavors of the vintage, and is our homage to Homer himself. I believe wine is a two-way conversation, and that wine lives in a world adjacent to music, art, books, romance, and celebration. I want wine to bond to these adjacencies. Richard Feynman, the physicist and Nobel laureate, said, "All life is fermentation." And when we look closely enough at a glass of wine, we can see the entire universe. It's astronomy, geology, chemistry, biology, physics, and just a little psychology. Every winemaker gets just one thing to work with: grapes. Just as every writer only gets 26 letters, or a painter has only 3 primary colors. The thing of magic is how 26 letters transform into the Odyssey, how red, blue, and yellow become the Sistine ceiling, and how a grape becomes a complex, elegant, cultural experience. The value in everything is created by the change. Edward Albee said the genesis of everything is the heartbreaking second when it all gets together. It's the sugars and the acids and the ultraviolets. The next thing you know, it's all tangerines and string quartets. Sounds a lot like making good Oregon Pinot Noir. So now that I think about it, I might have been wrong. I think we do need Oregon Pinot Noir. Just a little. Bye.